Hi guys, this is Raquel with Paints and Glitter, and today I'm coming to you with a project share. First I'm going to show you the supplies that I used, and then I will let you know where I found the tutorial as well as what it is I made. So to begin, I wanted to show you if you've seen other videos of mine, then you'll know that I'm completely obsessed right now with the Gorguss Girl stamps. For these projects I'm sharing today, I use this one here called From the Heart, and it's a very small stamp. As you can see, I'm not sure what it measures, but I only have 2 of these little ones, and then the rest of the ones that I have are larger. But what I did was I combined different ones. I used this one here that's really beautiful. It's got the scroll work there and roses. I use this one that it's a strip, if you can see there, of hearts. I'm sorry, this one with, it's called Heartfelt, and that's the one where I got this background here, that scroll. And then this one has the hearts, and it's called The Collector. And then from this one, I use this image here, as well as some other little ones that it has butterflies and flowers, and that one's called Spring at Last. And then I also used a Stampin' Up! Stamp that I have in my stash, and I only used the leaves and swirls portion of that. I didn't use the thank you. What I like to do is I like to, just to show you guys, I like to stamp the images several times and color them differently, and then I have them available for my projects. So I was watching some videos on YouTube, and I came across, her name is Alua Cid. She's from Spain, and she's got her own YouTube channel. She has, apparently she teaches classes and etc. She even designs her own paper, which is absolutely gorgeous. If you can go check her out, I'll try to link her below. And so she gave a tutorial on this little mini book, and I'm going to try to zoom out here. There we go. So it's really adorable, and I want to say hers was about a ½ inch wider than mine. I just got a little happy with my paper cutter and cut it too small. But it's around 7 inches wide by 4 inches tall. I made mine a little bit differently than hers, but I'll show you what I used. That little stamp image there on the front is one of the Gorguss Girls. I colored her in with my Prismacolor pencils, as I like to do. And then I topped her off with glitter to make her look shiny. Here's that stamp that I used with the hearts, and what I did was I just cut it smaller to make it look like a little banner. I added a little bow charm there. And then I also stamped this little fox. I'm sorry, that was from another also Gorguss Girl collection, and I can't remember the name of that one. I should have shown it, but I forgot. This stamp here, I colored in the blue and pink, and also cut it out. Excuse me, and that's from Recollections, if I'm not mistaken. And that's from a little planner set. And then this little banner here, if I'm not mistaken, that's a Spellbinders die that I have. The bow paper was from Pink Paisley, and then I had this little bow clip here, which I added the little bits of different ribbons and that sort of thing to mimic the way she did it. The only difference is that I did close mine with Velcro instead of doing it the way she did, which is with she used something binder clip like this. Mine, I found that it was distorting the paper, so I didn't like that, so I went ahead and just used Velcro. But it opens like this, which gives you plenty of room for pictures there and there, which I thought was really cool. And then this part here I decorated using some dies here, and what I did was I also heat embossed the heart. I've used that in a different project because like I said, I like to stamp, emboss, and do a lot of multiples and then save them. These are Martha Stewart butterfly punch, and then there's the rest of that other stamp that I did emboss with the Gorguss Girl stamp, and then I just used it there as a little tab. I folded it, And then that background one is from my stash, the word sweet. It opens up like this with the little bicycle there. That background tag there with the little hearts, I went ahead and also stamped and used the Recollections die for that from the planner set. This one back here is another die that I cut out and then placed the little cut that says Happy Moments. And then on top here, I used a rub-on and then another die that I cut out with a, I want to say it was Spellbinders tag set that I have, and it cuts out the little sun. So that's that, and then it opens up like so. These little pages, which is what I really liked about this, they open up like that, so there's opportunities for small pictures on both sides. This is just another smaller little bow clip, and I just added those two little hearts. They were left over from another project and I thought they would look cute there. And oh, and then I added this puffy little flower sticker in a pot. It even has a little button. I thought that was so cute. So plenty of opportunities there for pictures on both sides. And then the little surprise center, which is what's so endearing about this little project. She has, Lua has her own design, and I was inspired by that to go ahead and do the little girl. Of course, I don't have her papers, but that's why I went ahead and used what I had, which is the Gorguss Girl stamps. And so I stamped her out, colored her, and then here's where you see that background stamp that I mentioned. These are also from Gorguss Girls. And then here's that little Stampin' Up stamp that I used just in the soft pink. This is just a little sticker. The other pink flowers here are mulberry flowers from Prima, and the little birds are from I cut out with my Cricut. And I just use coordinating colors to match the bows to go ahead and color those in. I had a fun time making this, and I just thought it came out so darling. So I'm super happy with that, and I thank you, Alua. Another thing that I did was I added a little die cut back here just to protect the paper from the clips, because I do find that those clips sort of, even though this is 110-pound weight paper, I just feel like it distorts the paper. So anyway, then to finish it off, I used my Cricut to make some centers for flowers. And so I had this little cut here, which is just, it looked like a tassel to me. So I went ahead and cut it out of blue paper, as you can see. Then I colored the outside with a fuchsia marker that I have. And then the little tips, if I could focus that in, I'm sorry. The little tips are gold. I colored with gold glitter. And then I used a little strip of paper, which is about 1/4 inch wide there for the top. I used a button to top that off, and I also used 2 little flowers that I cut out, and I embossed them to give them that raised shape there. They are not glued down. And then I used a little antique button that I had in purple, threaded that with some red and white twine, and then I placed a little flower shape eyelet there so that I could tie it off the side. So that was my little take on a tassel there. I had a lot of fun making that. So that was this one, and then the let me make sure I put that back before I forget. The other ones were a little card, and I'm not sure if I shared this before or not, but it's the same little girl, and I just did a flower cluster there with I incorporate, because I use this washi tape back here. You can see that I put that washi on top of the blue paper and then punch the sides with the Stampin' Up punch that I have. I went ahead and used little bird, hummingbird stamp, and then this little bird stamp that says Explore. I created that little pattern because they're just little small square stamps, and then I layered that on a piece of paper that I distressed on the edges. I added the twine. I added a little doily behind the stamped image, and then created this little cluster of flowers, which This one was white, so I used my oxide inks to make it pink. The same with the leaf, it was white, I made that blue. I added a little texture there. And these little flowers here were white, and I made those yellow with Ranger oxide ink as well. And then this little flower I made with junk mail envelope. The inside of the envelopes have sometimes blue and white or black and white patterns, so I went ahead and made that little flower with a die and added that there. And then I had a paper with feathers that coordinated with the washi, so I went ahead and made the background like that. So there's that. And that was a lot of fun to make also. And then the same little girl, I went ahead and made a little sort of bride book. It's a little Christmas project. This was a Sizzix or oh goodness, I can't remember now. But I got this little set here, and I was playing around with it. And I went ahead and also used a Martha Stewart punch for the snowflakes. The frame behind her is from the Downton Abbey collection. I can't remember, Crafter's Companion I think is the company that makes it. So she's all glimmered up, ready for Christmas, and the die set that makes a little book comes with that cute little button die. So I added that there, and then all of the pages on the inside just have room for pictures, and I kept that simple because it's I didn't want it to be too bulky. So that's just the collection of papers that I had, and I wanted to use that up, so there's that. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed this project share, and I thank you. Gracias, Alua, desde Nueva York. Quería decir gracias por el tuto del librito, me encantó, está súper inspirador, y gracias a ti pues pude hacer este regalo. And so yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll be more than happy to share, and I hope that you can be inspired and be blessed. Have a great day.